just a little bit later this morning. Woke up around 5:45, but didn't really get out of bed. Just kind of sat there for about 15 minutes. Put air in the tire, got my morning tea ready, got my gym bag, and we headed to the gym 6:23. Get there about 6:40, and got to go to an entrepreneurial group meeting. Hopefully I have time to make it there. And boy, I definitely won't have time to make it there. I just gotta go fast with the workout. Maybe not do as long as rest periods, but gonna go whoop this fucking workout out. Probably only do 10 to 15 minutes of cardio instead of 30, but I'll still get everything in except for the ab workout, which I can do later if need be. But what matters is just making sure I actually go to the gym, so it's not a big deal to not do everything as long as I just go to the gym in the first place. An hour in the gym is better than no hours in the gym. Keep that in mind, players. So that's where we headed, and I'll talk to y'all either during it or once I get done. Like the CEO's like, what's up, gang? Did the workout probably about 10 minutes away from the entrepreneurial group meeting. I was able to get the full cardio in, as you'll see. 30 minutes. Well, actually, I didn't film the last bit before I got off, so did 30 minutes of cardio and got the full workout in and the 10-minute ab workout, so we ain't slacking. Now it's time to get to this fucking meeting. I didn't get to go to the stretch. That's one thing I didn't get to do, so I have to stretch a little bit later, but aside from that, we got that shit done, baby. No way, bro. Look at him. Oh, that was cool. Hopefully I got that. So we were able to get the trailer hooked up this morning for that just delivery, basically drop off at the landfill and drop back off. We were able to get that hooked up today because my homie's crew or whatever, they adjusted the hitch, so that's a positive. For the price I'm doing it at, though, I do not think that I'm charging enough, so I am going to have to evaluate time of everything, time and what's it called? Can't even think now. Time and gas, rather, slash miles. I'm charging for miles, which covers gas too, but I don't think I charge enough for time because it does take 10-15 minutes to hook up everything and drop it off combined. It'll be easier this next time dropping it off because maybe I had to learn his trailer a little bit better. I would say that's part of it. But either way, just based on how long it's probably going to take, judging how much gas, how long it's going to take, and if I need to charge more, etc., etc. And then I'll get back to him with what we got to do. I'm pretty sure I will have to adjust and charge more for mileage. But aside from that, it shouldn't be an issue. And, you know, if we can start doing these regularly, if it makes sense to do it for whatever price we do end up adjusting it towards, if it makes sense, then, you know, why not? One, do it for extra revenue. Two, it's easy work. You know, it's just picking up, it's just drive time. They have a dump trailer, so I don't have to do any actual heavy lifting or anything like that, so that's a positive. So it really just is a matter of time and gas, wear and tear expenses, whatever you call it, when it comes to doing this for them. So keep you updated. So far, so good. Just dumped it. Didn't want to take too much time because this is my first time dumping a big dump trailer like this. It's got a different gate system, different locking system for the gates and shit like that. So I just wanted to make sure it all went as planned, but everything dumped out, no problem. And we are back down to pay for this real quick, and then everything will be reimbursed on top of what I'm getting paid to do this shit. And then just got to figure out the proper, you know, if this is worth it, not worth it, whatever, and just kind of work it out with him and see what we need to adjust. But you know, you could do 10, 15 of these a day. Probably, not 10, maybe, well, yeah, maybe 10, not 15 for sure, depending on how far you're driving. But 10 of these a day, $100 or more per one, you know, easily making $1,000 just drive time. And you could probably do that. I haven't done this, so it's assuming, but you could probably do that on a single tank of gas. So your expenses would be mileage, wear and tear. So a percentage of that goes towards vehicle costs and repairs. And then, you know, for us, a full tank of gas is $80 to $90, depending on what gas costs at the current time. Maybe a little bit more. 92, I think, is the most we've ever paid during the peak. But aside from that, then you just, you know, if you could do 10 a day with $90 as your cost of gas, and then put maybe 10%, 15% of that away for car repair reserves. Obviously, you have other business expenses, but just out of those two, you're making a pretty good day with an 8-hour day, not doing any hard labor work. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting into this more consistently. Might need to get a bigger truck at some point if this is what we do, because this is only a V8 Titan. It's not a fucking F250 or 350, so that does come into play. But aside from that, I mean, that was pretty easy. And especially if we could do smaller dumpster rentals or moving, or yeah, like dumping and delivery of dumpster trailers for other people, then, you know, the smaller they are, the easier they are. Of course, that means less money, but they're less on your vehicle as well. So I guess it just depends what you're wanting to do, but no complaints over here. This is so far so great. You gotta pay for it real quick, see how much this full trailer costs, and then we will be on our way to drop it back off. So keep y'all updated as promised. I actually just ran the numbers again, and I definitely undercharged big time for this. I mean, it's just for the amount of time it takes. It's just not, the time is really the killer, of course. And so it's just not, no, I'm definitely gonna have to increase the price for sure. So I'll talk to you in a second. Every time I come down this road, I see this big old Hess hotel, and they're building another one next to it that's gonna be connected. And I'm just like, bro, not only is that worth like $1 billion or more, well over, but get to that level. That's fucking crazy. That's success. I mean, success can be anything, but I understand that could probably be very stressful. So I don't know if I'll ever make it to something like that, but I pray to God that I do somehow in a stress-free way, because it would be amazing. Not only amazing to be able to own something like that, but just the net worth. I mean, you know, just massive, insane. All right, so drop that off. Now time to head back to the cribbo. Make sure all the tires are good to go on the dump trailer. Hook everything up. Ooh, I'm actually passing. No, I'm not. Never mind. I lied. That's not where we're gonna be. But we're doing, in the same area, we're doing a mini clean out, basically like a load and a half, $500 at 2:30. It's 11:30 now, so go ahead and hook everything up, get it ready, and then just be prepared for everything coming in. I'm getting some dumbass spam call. Fuck out of here. So yeah, and then I got an invoice for all of that work real quick. And like I said, make adjustments on what I'm going to, invoice what I have to charge for, and then make adjustments on what it would be worth to continue doing it. And, you know, at the end of the day, I can only do what makes sense for our business. So if it doesn't make sense and they're not okay with it, then it is what it is. But go home, take care of that shit. Beautiful Daytona Beach, Halifax River, in between. And then this weekend, Saturday, we have a hot tub removal job. And I think, I can't remember exactly. We have some job Saturday. And then we have, at 4 p.m., we're going to do a small little boat tour on the Halifax River with the people that presented today, which is going to be pretty cool. Starting to build a relationship with them, really cool people. Hopefully I can give them some good ideas on social media, because if they would blow that up, then they'd be off to the races. And then Sunday, as long as my new friend is able to find a tee time at 3 p.m. At the golf course of his choosing or whatever. Me and Kyle are gonna go golf and be interviewed by another business owner who owns a lawn care company out in Tampa, which is 3 hours away from us. So that'll be so it'll be a pretty cool weekend. So definitely excited for what we got coming up. All right, so here's what we're working with, gang. Nothing really in here. A couple things have closed. Stove is staying, fridge might be going, not sure. Microwave staying. Clearing out everything in here. And then here's all the actual junk. That closet. And then we have this closet over here. Nothing too bad. Nothing we haven't seen before. And then we have our trailer park down there, so we can take it out to the staircase and throw it right over into the dump. All right, we are making progress. This is cleared out. Behind Kyle's cleared out. Just needed the bed, this big thing, clean out all these boxes. Kitchen's pretty much done. And then we are taking the fridge. And then that room is done. Still gotta come through and sweep after we finish taking everything, but making progress, baby. All right, we got it done in 2 hours. We're in a rush to get to the landfill in town. It's 5 o'clock. We got 30 minutes to get there. Shouldn't be a problem, but that's why we forgot to film the final bit. Kyle's signing the check, about to deposit in the bank electronically, and then we will finish this up at the landfill. Oh my goodness, we barely made it. It is fucking 5:30 now, but as long as we make it in the gate, we're good. Holy fuck. How fun was that, Kyle? Have a fun day?
With that drop? Oh,
it's dirty.
So dirty. You show them my shirt if you like.
Ooh, we got some shit stains. Some gangbang stains. Some blah, 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 blah. Ooh, let's break the law today. Go out the entrance since there's no fucking people coming. We still got the fridge? All right, still got the fridge. That fridge was scaring me when we first left off because it's leaning back the whole time, but it's got just enough leverage and enough other bullshit in there to keep it from falling out. So I was eyeing it the whole fucking time. I was like, please don't fly out. We don't need that shit today. We definitely won't make it if I do that. And I was also thinking, like, if we would have stopped to put a strap around it, we wouldn't have made it. So I'm happy we didn't, but I'm also happy it stayed in the fucking thing. Goddamn.
And it was 4 minutes to spare.
It's a lonely road at the landfill today. Aside from Chris's, well, two things with Chris's trailer. One, I think my ball size was one slightly smaller than what I needed, so I could feel it like moving around on the ball. So I'm happy it didn't bounce off, and I had to be super slow and gentle.
You can actually feel it while driving?
Yeah, like I would come to a stop and I would hear it like skirt, like screech. But then also, it is easier to back up his trailer because it's wider or longer and bigger, and the bigger something is, the easier it is to manage with backing up.
Yeah, that's maneuvering.
And Margaritaville, but they just a little over a week ago put her in, which I knew they were going to.
Ooh,
I just didn't think they were good about them.
Bam.
But the one daughter.
Look, family meetup. We're all watching myself on TV. I'm famous. Surprisingly, it's kind of interesting watching my own vlogs, to be honest. Kitty making biscuits. Oh, we just finished watching the Two Towers. Kyle's first time watching the Two Towers. Fucking insane. 9:30, time for bed. get some good night's sleep, and go to the gym first thing, baby. So with that being said, we'll catch you in the AM. Peace.